What if I told you that the key to beating Bowyer isn't just in your battle strategy, but in the treasures you collect along the way? From the frog coins in Rosetown to the red essence in the forest maze, we're about to search every nook and cranny in this epic treasure hunt, and I'm eager to begin. Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Super Mario RPG playthrough. I know we've been doing a long string of these videos, and I'm noticing they aren't doing as well as my Legend of Zelda content. But I urge you to give them a chance. After all, you may just learn something new from these videos. Now then, as we enter Rosetown, you'll immediately notice the eerie atmosphere. Bowyer's poison-tipped arrows have paralyzed the townspeople, leaving them frozen in place. This sets the stage for our adventure and the importance of the items we'll collect. In Rosetown, you'll find 2 hidden frog coins, along with a decent assortment of other treasures. However, these frog coins are crucial for resource management and enhancing Mario's capabilities later in the game, so be sure to grab them. The first coin is located on the bookshelf behind the counter in the item shop, while the second is hidden above the bed of a toad who has managed to get locked out of his house. Collecting these will significantly impact your journey through the forest maze and beyond. Speaking of the forest maze, that's where we're headed next. Prepare yourself for greater challenges and even more valuable rewards. The treasures we find here will be crucial to overcoming Bowyer and progressing in our adventure. But before we do that, there is one last secret held within Rosetown. If you immediately head back to Rosetown after venturing into the forest maze and rest at the inn, you will awaken to find a toad standing beside your bed. Talk to him, and he will give you a flower tab. This wonderful item both replenishes your flower points and increases your maximum capacity by 1. That being said, it is arguably the most easily missed item in all of Rosetown, as it requires you to backtrack for no real reason to even obtain it. But enough dawdling. Let's move on. As we step into the forest maze, you'll immediately notice the labyrinthine nature of this area. Towering trees create a dense canopy overhead, while winding paths and underground passages make navigation a real challenge. But don't worry, I'll guide you through every twist and turn to uncover all the hidden treasures. First, let's talk about the enemies you'll encounter here. Wigglers are common foes, crawling in and out of tree stumps. They can drop coins, and even frog coins when jumped on. But be careful, if you mess up your jumps, you'll be forced into a fight with them. This could end up costing you valuable resources if you aren't careful. It should also be noted that you'll occasionally encounter arrows, Bowyer's flying minions that patrol the forest. Now, let's get to the good stuff, the treasures. First on the list is one of 2 Kerokero Colas found in the forest maze. This is a powerful item that refills all hit points and flower points for your entire party. To find the first one, head left from the first section of the forest maze, and jump to reveal the hidden treasure box containing this rare item. Next up is another frog coin. Remember how important these were in Rosetown? Well, there's one hidden here in the forest maze as well. To find it, head to the first underground section of the maze. You'll need to navigate past an enemy known as a rat funk, but don't worry, it's not too tricky. While you're there, look for a trampoline. Jump on it to get back to the surface, then immediately go left and jump again. Doing so will reward you with a frog coin tucked away in a hidden treasure box. Now then, The second Kerokero Cola is hidden away in an underground section that can be accessed from one of the last screens of the maze. When you reach an area with wigglers crawling out of 7 stumps, head for the one on the far left and descend. Once underground, make your way to the far corner and jump to reveal a hidden treasure box containing the final Kerokero Cola of the forest maze. Conveniently, in this same area, within a different underground section, there's also a flower in a hidden treasure box. To acquire it, go back to the surface, head for the far right stump, and descend once more. In this underground cavern, you'll find a handful of bee-like enemies known as buzzers, and the mushroom-like enemies known as adamitas. Evade them and make your way to a brightly lit area in the foreground and jump to reveal the hidden treasure box. The flower contained within will restore your reservoir of flower points and increase your maximum capacity by 1. Finally, we come to the real prize of the maze, the red essence. This item is a game changer, especially for the upcoming Bowyer battle. When used, it makes the user invulnerable for 3 whole battle turns. Imagine how that could turn the tide against Bowyer's arrows. To find the red essence, you'll need to explore deeper into the maze. Keep an eye out for a secluded area nearby a hollow stump and a save block. That's where you'll find this powerful item. Now, before we move on, here's where things get really interesting. There's a secret area in the forest maze that many players miss. To access it, you need to have helped a certain toad back in Rosetown. Now, you might remember that we helped a toad get back into his house and apologized to him for stealing his treasures. Well, because we apologized, he gave us directions to this hidden section. Follow his instructions carefully, and you'll find yourself in a treasure room that's well worth the effort. In this secret area, you'll find a treasure trove of useful items. There are 2 flowers, which will restore and increase your maximum flower points. You'll also find 2 mushrooms that will restore both your hit points and flower points. And as if that wasn't enough, there's another frog coin waiting for you. These resources will be crucial as you prepare for the challenges ahead, especially the showdown with Bowyer. But how do we make it through the maze and reach Bowyer in the first place? Well, as you navigate the forest maze in your attempt to reach the source of Rosetown's ills, you'll initially follow Geno's lead. But soon enough, you'll have to rely on your own judgment to avoid getting lost and progress towards our ultimate goal. Pay close attention to your surroundings, and use the trajectory of Bowyer's arrows to guide you to its source. One more thing to note. The music in the forest maze is more than just background noise. The track titled "Beware of Forest Mushrooms" adds to the eerie atmosphere and enhances the sense of danger as you explore. Let it serve as a reminder to stay alert and be prepared for anything. Finally, as we venture deeper into the forest maze and right before the final confrontation with Bowyer, we encounter a character that will change the course of our adventure. Geno, a warrior from the Star Road, who's taken the form of a wooden doll. Geno's arrival marks a turning point in our quest, as he brings both powerful abilities and crucial information about the threat we face. Geno's true name is actually a series of symbols, but for simplicity's sake, he adopts the name of the doll that he's inhabiting. This celestial warrior has come to assist Mario in recovering the star pieces and restoring peace to the world. His presence adds a cosmic dimension to our journey, highlighting the far-reaching consequences of Bowyer's actions. Now, let's talk about what makes Geno such a formidable ally in battle. With a raw starting speed stat of 30, he's the fastest character in Mario's party, allowing him to act quickly and decisively. But speed isn't his only strength. Geno boasts some of the highest attack stats in the game, making him a powerhouse when it comes to dealing damage. If I were to define his class archetype, he would likely fall into the category of a glass cannon. He's strong and fast, but is lacking when it comes to defensive capabilities. Getting back to the matter at hand, however, Geno's arsenal of special moves is where he really shines. His signature attack, Geno Beam, allows him to shoot a powerful energy beam at a single enemy. When charged correctly, this move can deal significant damage, making it a go-to option for tough encounters. But the real game changer is Geno Whirl. This move, when timed perfectly, can deal up to 9,999 damage. That's no joke. We're talking about potentially one-shotting enemies here. While it won't work on any bosses, save one, it's a powerful tool to have in your arsenal. Geno isn't just about raw damage though. He also brings support capabilities to the team with Geno Boost. This move enhances an ally's attack, and if you manage a timed hit, it will also bolster their defense. In a tough fight like the one we're preparing for, this kind of versatility can make all the difference. Granted, he won't have access to any of these abilities save for Geno Beam when we first acquire access to it. However, his set of special abilities will prove invaluable in the long run. But getting back to the matter at hand, now that we have Geno on our team, let's talk strategy for the Bowyer battle. Your party composition and equipment choices will be crucial. Sadly, you can't change Geno's equipment prior to the fight, as he joins right at the start of the boss battle. However, remember those frog coins we collected in Rose Town in the forest maze? Now might be the time to put them to use. You should consider backtracking to purchase some useful items from Tadpole Pond to boost your abilities for the fight with Bowyer. As for the red essence and the Kerokero Colas we found in the forest maze, they will likely be key items in this fight. The red essence's ability to make a character invulnerable for 3 turns can be a lifesaver when Bowyer starts unleashing his more powerful attacks. So save it for when you really need it. As for the Kerokero Colas, their ability to fully restore your entire team's hit points and flower points makes these items exceptionally useful in almost all situations. Now then, as we step into the arena for our showdown with Bowyer, all the preparation we've done is about to pay off. This battle is unlike any we've faced before, with unique mechanics that will test your skills and strategy. Bowyer, with his 720 HP, is a formidable foe. His primary method of attack involves firing his minions, the arrows. But that's not all. Bowyer has a trick up his sleeve that changes the entire dynamic of the fight. He can disable access to some of the player's controls, preventing you from using regular attacks, special attacks, or items for a set amount of time. Thankfully, he can only disable access to one of the player's control options at a time, but this changes the entire nature of the fight. Furthermore, this mechanic forces you to adapt on the fly during battle. You might find yourself unable to use physical attacks, pushing you to rely on special moves and items. Or you could lose access to your items, cutting off your main source of flower point restoration. It's a constant juggling act, requiring you to reassess your strategy with each turn. However, Bowyer doesn't stop there. He has access to abilities that hit all party members simultaneously. These area of effect attacks can quickly deplete your team's health if you're not careful. Thus, managing your resources effectively becomes crucial in this extended battle. But don't worry, we've got the tools to counter Bowyer's strategies. Remember Geno, our Star Warrior ally? His unique abilities are perfect for this fight. Geno Beam, when charged correctly, deals significant damage to single targets. It's an excellent option when Bowyer disables your regular attacks. And oddly enough, this is a fight where Mallow shines, his most useful ability for this fight being his special move, HP Rain. In the event Bowyer disables your use of items, it will allow you to keep your party members healed up and in the fight. Now, let's talk about those treasures we collected. The red essence we found in the forest maze is a game changer in this fight. It grants invulnerability for 3 turns, which can be a lifesaver when Bowyer unleashes his powerful multi-target attacks. Use it strategically, perhaps when a character is low on health, or when you need to execute a risky move without fear of retaliation. The Kerokero Colas we picked up are another valuable resource. Their ability to fully restore both hit points and flower points for the entire party can turn the tide of battle when things look grim. Save it for when you really need it, perhaps after a particularly devastating round of Bowyer's attacks. As for party composition, you're limited to Mario, Mallow, and Geno for this battle. A solid strategy is to use Mario and Geno as your primary damage dealers, while Mallow focuses on support and healing. As was previously mentioned, Mallow's HP Rain can be a lifesaver when Bowyer disables your items, providing you with a much-needed source of healing. Resource management is key in this extended battle. Don't blow all your powerful items or flower points in the early stages. Pace yourself, and always try to keep some resources in reserve for emergencies. The fight with Bowyer is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep an eye on Bowyer's attack patterns, by the way. He tends to use his control-disabling moves in a specific sequence. If you can anticipate which command he'll lock next, you can plan your turns accordingly. Don't neglect your defenses either. Bowyer's lightning magic can deal significant damage to your entire party. If you see him charging up for a big attack, consider using defensive moves or items to mitigate the incoming damage. But as you whittle down Bowyer's HP, stay focused. He doesn't have any special phases or sudden power-ups, but the fight remains challenging until the very end. Keep applying pressure, manage your resources, and adapt to his control-disabling tactics.
997, 998, 999, 1,000! 1,000 arrows! For cover they run, yeah. Fun this is, yes. Yeah, another 1,000 will I shoot. Mario, who is that guy? He must be the one shooting arrows at Rosetown. Happy I am, yeah. Look at their expressions when freeze they do.
Woohoo! They're standing like statues!
Yeah, more practice do I need. Oh no, he's not stopping! We've got to do something! Who do you think you are, Bruce Lee? You can't just go in there with your fists flying. There's too many of them! We'll be creamed! Oh no! Someone's coming! Let's hide and see if we can learn anything.
Look what I found, Bowyer!
What? Disturb me you must not! Practicing I am! More arrows must I shoot! More statues must I make! Yeah!
Stop! Hold it right there. You don't know what you're doing. Return that star to me.
Yeah! A stranger you are, and strange looking at that. teach you we must. Who's in charge? Yeah, and who might you be?
I serve a higher authority. That star piece belongs to everyone. You can't keep it.
Yeah. Angry I am. Yeah. A lesson I will teach you.
Hey, chill out!
Mario, it's dangerous out there. You're gonna help, huh? Whack that weirdo. Save the guy in blue. Me too. I will do what I can. But from over here.
Can't rely on you at all, can I, Mallow?
I'm not afraid. And I'm not gonna cry.
And Mallow just gets wrecked. Stop it! That's enough! Was that a Shoryuken? I think that was a Shoryuken.
Yeah. Strong you are, but stronger am I. Hurt you I will. So long, yeah. Part now we must. Yeah.
Thanks for the help. But who are you? Mario! You just ditched me back there! You're damn right I did, Mallow. You are absolutely worthless. Huh? Don't I know you? You look familiar. So, you're the Mario. We know about you.
Knock. Yeah. Insulted I am.
Oh dear, I did not heal up at all before this fight. That could be a problem. Still, let's hit him with a Geno Beam! Kamehameha! Little known fact about the jump ability. It actually does get stronger the more you use it. I mean, it does eventually hit a cap after a point, but if you've used it a couple hundred times, it's pretty powerful. But I'm gonna try for a super jump and see if I can actually get the timing down. The few times I have used it, I absolutely sucked at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's actually a new record for me. My previous record was like 5. So that went a lot better. Let's use a mushroom on Mallow. Freebie?
Yeah. Now 3 against 1. Not fair. Fix it I will. Yeah. Shoot an arrow I shall. When a targeted hits, that button locked.
Now the real battle begins. Hit him with another Geno Beam! I'm gonna have to start using some honey syrup, so... And use a mushroom on Mario just to heal him up. Got a freebie! Ooh, special abilities locked. Ow! I just took that to the face. Thankfully, I had healed. And thankfully, I have mushrooms still. No freebie that time. Ow. That's like half his health gone. I'm just gonna defend. Okay, he's disabled normal attacks now. And he's using magic. Damn. This is gonna be tricky. Can't use those. Can use Geno Beam, though. Just go for a regular jump. Yeah, not much difference in damage at the moment, because I've been using jump a lot. I might have to use one of the Kerokero Colas here. Yeah, I'm a little bit too low across the board for me to not risk it. I'm gonna have to use it. Got a freebie though! So it's like I didn't use it at all! That's fortunate. Yeah, that would have killed at least 2 people if I hadn't done that. One, two, three. Damn. Yeah, I should have just gone for a regular jump there. Try this on Geno. Okay, now special moves are disabled. Ow. Yeah, Mario's almost dead. I'm gonna have to, use a mushroom. Mario! Freebie? No freebie. Oh well. You just defend Mallow.
Good night!
Darn it. Put Geno to sleep. Thankfully, I have able juices just in case of something like this. He's disabled that again? Okay. Ow. Little too early on that one. Yeah, I am all out of mushrooms now. Just use for honey syrup, I suppose. Yep, and Geno's dead. Means he might not get this experience, but oh well. We did it! Yahoo! Thanks for the help. You really got me out of a jam. Why are you staring? You know I'm more than just a doll, don't you? Have you guessed the truth? I'm a visitor from above, and this is a form I'm borrowing briefly.
You mean, like, from the sky or something?
Higher than that, I'm afraid. Do you know anything about the Star Road? Completely in the dark, eh? Well, it's a big mess up there right now, and it concerns you too. Let me explain. You've heard of wishing upon a shooting star. At the Star Road, your wish is transformed into a star. When it's granted, it then turns into a shooting star and falls down to Earth. So you see, the Star Road plays an integral role in granting wishes. But ever since a sword destroyed the Star Road, everything's come to a halt. No stars have been made since. The way things stand, yours is a world where wishes can't come true anymore.
Are you saying this star is a part of your starway?
That's Star Road, my fluffy little friend. Stupid little imbecile. Yes, that star is a broken piece of the Star Road. I'm here to find them all and repair the Star Road. The broken star pieces. There are 7 altogether. For peace to return, we must get rid of Smithy, find the star pieces, and repair the Star Road. But it's hard to pronounce, so call me Geno, after the doll. I chose him because he looked the strongest out of all the dolls. And also I didn't want to impersonate any characters that already exist here. Now grab the star, Mario. Just like that, we're up to our second star piece, and we are 2/7 of the way through the game. Come on, let's get this show on the road. The Star Road. I'm sorry. I'll leave. Geno, who is searching for the star pieces of the Star Road, joins Mario and Mallow. Things are definitely looking up. Oh, I heard everything! Who would have known that star was so important? I've got to inform Smitty! The secret to the shooting stars has been unraveled. Find the star pieces, and bring peace back to Mario's world. Let's go! Now, it should be noted that our journey through Rosetown and the Forest Maze showcases the essence of Super Mario RPG. We've uncovered hidden frog coins, acquired the powerful red essence, and met Geno, our celestial ally. These discoveries and strategic preparations were crucial in overcoming Bowyer's unique battle mechanics. The game beautifully blends exploration, resource management, and combat strategy, rewarding thorough players with significant advantages. By carefully navigating the maze, managing our items, and utilizing Geno's abilities, we managed to turn what would otherwise be a challenging boss fight into a manageable encounter. As you continue your own playthrough, remember that every hidden chest and secret area can provide valuable resources for future challenges. So keep on exploring, experimenting with different strategies, and adapting to each new situation. That being said, there's still much more to uncover in the world of Super Mario RPG, and I'll be here to guide you through all of it for the foreseeable future. But I think we'll end things here, and pick our adventure back up in the next episode. If you're enjoying this series, You can show your appreciation by hitting that subscribe button, dropping a like, or leaving a comment down below. It helps me out immensely, and I greatly appreciate it. With all that said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!